Yo, peace and blessings. So, there's a stress, right? Taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that comes as a result of failure in duty, failure to fulfill a duty. But there's another type of stress that we add on, right? And there's a stress, like it makes me think about, there's a verse that speaks about a burden that comes just with life. There's a burden that just comes with responsibilities and duties in life, right? But then there's also another type of burden that comes as the result of one's own decisions, one's own mindset, mind frame, right? One's own perceptions and perspectives. There's a burden on the mind that comes, that there's a burden on the mind that we impose upon ourselves, that we create, right? And this is the other stress that I wanted to speak about for us to think about. And it's a stress that comes as a result of duty, responsibilities that we do not want to carry out. We have responsibilities in life. There are things sometimes that we just need and have to do in order to create an environment that we desire and need, in order to create a lifestyle that we desire, that we need, in order to create a reality in a world that we desire and we need. There are responsibilities, duties, and obligations that come with that sometimes, because we desire things, right, that we don't always want to work towards. We don't always want what is required to manifest what we desire. And whenever, I'm just going to say, life deals out a task that we must carry out, that we must burden in order to fulfill obligations and duties, in order to create the reality that we desire. And we do not want to fulfill that role. We do not want to take that up on our shoulders. We do not want to walk that course. Then in our mental opposition of that, we can be carrying out the role, but because we don't want to, that within itself creates a stress and a burden on the mind that wouldn't be there had we changed our perspective, our perception of fulfilling that task to one of just accepting it, of just doing it, just carrying it out, just understanding that, hey, this comes with it. This is something I just have to do right now. This is something that's necessary in order to create the environment, in order to create the circumstances, in order to create the condition, in order to create the world that I desire and that I need.